A 19-year-old girl walked into a public phone booth and never walked out. What happened next still has no answers. It's late at night. You're standing alone inside a public phone booth. The street is quiet. No one around. Just the faint hum of distant traffic and the sound of your own voice echoing through the receiver. You're calling someone you trust. Maybe to say you got home safe. Maybe just to talk. And then suddenly, someone is there. No warning. No time to react. And just like that, everything changes. Because in 2005, in the quiet city of Innsbruck, Austria, a 19-year-old girl stepped into a phone booth and never walked out alive. This is the story of Daniela. Daniela was young, full of life, and still figuring things out. She lived in Innsbruck, a peaceful city known for skiing and tourism, which is exactly why what happened next shocked everyone. Because crimes like this, they just didn't tee up in air. It was 2005. That night started like any other. At some point, late in the evening, Daniela ended up at a public phone booth. Remember, this was before smartphones. People still used phone booths, especially if their phone was dead or they didn't have one. To anyone passing by, it would have looked normal. Just a young woman making a call. Alone. We don't know exactly who Daniela was calling, but we do know this: that call would be the last thing she ever did. Something or someone approached her. What happened next was fast, brutal, and terrifying. Daniela was attacked inside or near that phone booth. There were no signs of a long struggle, suggesting it was over in seconds. She didn't have time to escape. Didn't have time to scream loud enough for help. Didn't have time to survive. Later, her body was found, right there, in what should have been a safe, public place. That's what made this case so disturbing. This wasn't a dark alley. This was a phone booth, out in the open. Anyone could have seen something. And yet, no one did. Police quickly arrived. They began collecting evidence, interviewing witnesses, trying to piece together Daniela's final moments. There wasn't much to go on. No clear suspect, no obvious motive. Very little physical evidence to point to a killer. Without evidence, you're chasing shadows. Police searched for anyone who might have seen or heard anything, but nothing solid came up. No one could say exactly what happened. This wasn't a hidden location. The attacker was either extremely quick or extremely careful. With no clear answers, people started speculating. One possibility is that this was completely random, a stranger who took the opportunity. Another theory is that Daniela was followed, that someone had been watching her, waiting for the right moment. Or perhaps the killer wasn't a stranger. Someone Daniela knew, someone she wouldn't immediately see as a threat. Years passed, still no arrests. No closure. The case slowly turned cold. Someone out there got away with it. How could the person responsible just disappear? They blended right back into society like nothing ever happened. Cases like Daniela's leave something behind. Uncertainty, fear, and a reminder that not every story gets an ending. Daniela Kammerer stepped into that booth, expecting to walk out again. To this day, we still don't know who made sure she didn't. What do you think happened? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe to Crimeline for more stories that don't stay in the past.